Hello and welcome to today's Daily Devo. Today we're on day 10 and we are reading straight out of Matthew 22 verses 33 through 45. So there was an odd rabbinical rule during Jesus' day that said if you could avoid paying rent for 3 years, then that property became yours. Now landowners always had power socially and legally to enforce their will on the tenants. A few reportedly even had squads of hired assassins to deal with troublesome tenants. Here, the tenants act as if they are the ones with power, and they exploit it mercilessly. They did this for the simple reason that they wanted power and control. They wanted to dictate the terms of the agreement with the owner. Now, in this story, Jesus is clearly predicting his death, and the emphasis on the tenants is a clear indication that Jesus understood that it would be done by the religious ruling class in Israel. In fact, Jesus does not just mention it in his parable, but he does it in a way that is confrontational. Jesus' main point is that Israel's ruling class had been running the show and that they would not give up control even if the Son of God comes. The parable is about Israel's outright rejection of Jesus being their Messiah. The parable also points to the same idea, but a different audience. In this parable, we see people who do not have legal ownership of the land, but do everything they can to take it and keep it, even if force is necessary. This is an image of man in general. We have no legal claim over our life. We are actually not our own, if there is something above us like God or a higher power. We are not owners, but stewards, and as stewards, we will have to give an account for our lives. Humanity hates this notion, so they rebel and try to resist and proverbially kill the Son, wanting to rule and reign over our life. We reject the Son just as much as Israel did, because we want to rule our lives. We somehow think that if we rule, then things will be better, but that's not the case. In order for us to live in this kingdom, then we must accept our place in it, not as rulers, but as subjects or servants to a kind, loving, and generous owner. So, in your devotion, you'll see a reflection question. What areas of your life have you tried to control and why? We hope you enjoy the rest of your day and continue to enjoy this series of daily devotions.